Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, we got a little bit more in-depth look at the Wheat State Cutlery Peacemaker. Well, because they drop today. So, make sure to check out. Now, this is kind of it's a little bit different than your normal. Obviously, these do come from the guys from Finch, but not all of the normal Finch retailers are going to carry these just because of the limited numbers. Of course, they're going to be on the Finch website. TPK, Traditiaonal Pocket Knives, C. Reisner Cutlery is going to have them, of course. And I think it's like 2 or 3 other national. I think Blade HQ is one. And then they're going to be at a couple of local to the Finch guys there in Kansas. So a little bit more limited run for sure. But we're going to kind of, and I'll tell you right now, guys, I'm not going to make any broad, sweeping revelations about Wheat State Cutlery. I mean, this is one knife. I'll tell you exactly what I think of this knife, but I'm not going to judge the brand until I can see a little bit more. I think that would be terribly irresponsible to do. That's just me. Got to see a little bit more. I'm very excited to see where this goes for Wheat State because obviously, you know, we've got a new premium slip joint line on the market now. So I'm very, very excited to see where these go. And, you know, I will say one thing, and this is totally my, you know, thoughts and opinions, of course, but I believe these are aimed at more of your serious collector, you know, be that as it may. I'm not your everyday knife person. I could be totally wrong in that, 100%. But just with the limited runs and behind, you know, just everything that comes with it, that's my belief. Anyway, so let's get into it. Now, of course, when you get your Wheat State Cutlery, this is what you get. Obviously, well, you get a little more. You get the sticker. You guys know, you guys know the Finch guys really like their stickers. And yeah, I do too. You get a warranty card as always, and then you get a little bit more information. And this breaks down the blade marking and everything, which I think that is an awesome, awesome touch. I really, really do. I think that is fantastic. And that's another reason, and there's your warranty card, of course. That's another reason why I really think these are aimed at more towards, you know, your more serious knife collector, maybe your GEC, and you know what I mean. But this is what you get. You get the really nice leather pouch, zipper leather pouch, which is cool. Very soft inside, for sure. And then you get the coin. You know, it's sort of a collectible coin established. I mean, this is the first release, of course. Peacemaker, and there you go. That numbering system is on the coin as well, which is very, very cool. And then, of course, you get the knife itself. Now, of course, this is the dark red, what do they got it here? Red River carbon fiber. Red River carbon fiber. And titanium. That's what you're getting. Now, M390 blade steel. We kind of covered this in the unboxing, but I just kind of wanted to give you some overall thoughts on it. Now, these are a Best Tech OEM. I kind of like how they went with that sort of, you know, it's kind of sort of a floating, it's not really a floating back spring, but it kind of has that look. I think that's kind of a cool look. The cross section on this Red River carbon fiber is really kind of cool. It's dark. It's a dark, deep sort of, you know, maroon almost, but looks good. Now, the overall construction of this knife, everything is chamfered very nicely. Now, of course, you've got the easy open slot there with the nail nick right there. The titanium looks good. Let's check our centering. I mean, that looks pretty darn spot on for sure. Very, very, they look very well constructed. Absolutely. Now, the easy open. Now, this is one thing I will comment on as far as There again, it's this knife. I can't really say anything, but with a lot of your more modern slip joints, the one thing I have noticed with them is they have some pretty stiff pulls. Okay, we're talking like in that 7, possibly more type range. This one, because that's all I've experienced so far, does not. I mean, does it have a stronger pull? Yes. But I'm saying it's a 6. I'm saying it's probably right about a 6. Snaps in there, comes into the half stop. Got a pretty nice snap shut. Snaps into that half stop coming open. Snaps open. The overall walk and talk is pretty darn nice. And the black wash on this blade is really, really nice. I really dig that. Nice sheep's foot blade. Wheat State Cutlery, there you go. There's the blade markings, of course, I was talking about. And as it said on that card, 01, first release. M means M390. 100. They're doing 100 of... Now, for this line, I'm guessing it's going to continue this way. Totally guessing. But they made 100 of this handle material. That's what that means. And 24, it was released, or is being released, comes out today, in 2024. Like I said, I am overly excited to see where they go with this. Now, you guys know me and Finch. I am definitely a Finch guy. I'm not so sure I can be a 100% Wheat State guy. And by what I mean by that is these are definitely a premium knife. Materials, blade steels, you know, some people might not think M390 is overly premium. Well, yeah, I do. So there. But now these are coming in at $265. What goes into that? Again, your materials go into that. The construction, I'm sure, goes into that. And your limited run. 100 of each handle material. That's where I believe, you know, when I say they're aimed at, you know, you're more serious, and that's not me. I am not a serious slip joint collector. Okay, I don't view myself that way anyway. Or I'd have a lot more knives than what I do right now. I've got a few GECs, yeah. You guys know I'm all over the Rough Riders and that type. I have a few Jack Wolf. I have a few Ohio River Jack, you know, those type of knives, but I don't have them all like I do Finch. And it's probably not going to be possible. But I wish. I absolutely wish. But it is what it is. But now, let's get a quick spec check. I think I did one. Can't remember if I did one on the unboxing. I'm pretty sure I did, but we'll do another quick one. So what you're going to get on this is just over 6 1/4, 6 3/8-ish. Your handle looks to be darn near 3 3/4. So your blade is going to come out right about 2 3/4. Your cutting edge is right about 2.5. It's got a really nice sharpening choil on it. I really like that aspect of it. Nice little choil built in there. And let's get a weight. We'll get a weight on it. Start out in grams for our friends across the pond. 67 and 2.4 ounces. Oh, size comparison. Let's see here. We'll do some size comparison. Where's it at? Where's all my size? There they are. Well, I grabbed this one first. So we'll do the zoom out. Obviously, it's going to be a lot smaller than the PM2, for sure. Don't think that surprises anybody. It's even going to be a little bit smaller than the Bug Out. There you go. And you know what? I'm going to grab a couple of the Finch knives that probably come in a little bit more equal-ish. So there's the 1929. And it's a little bit longer than the 1929. So those of you that thought the 1929 was a little too short, well, this one's a little bit longer. There you go. What else? What else do we got? Oh, I'm going to do this one just because I know it's going to make a couple people drool. But, yeah, the white bone holiday. Sorry. But had to be done. Yeah, there you go. The holiday's just a little bit bigger. It's probably about a 1/2 inch-ish on the blade. And 3/8-ish on the handle. I had to do it. Come on, guys. You know me. I had to do it. But, so, on this knife, my overall thoughts on it. It's very well done. Very well done. My biggest thing is I really like the fact that the pull is not quite as strong. Why do I say that? Does it really bother me? Not really. But, you know, a lot of the serious collectors, not unlike myself, can be a little bit on in age, may have a little bit of issue with their hands. It's going to be slightly easier for them to open. And, you know, I've really taken that into consideration because I've gotten that comment quite a bit. And you guys are what make up, you know, well, you make up this channel. You make up the people that are actually going to probably be interested in these knives. So that's something I really, really want to point out. Is it still a little stiff? A little. Like I said, it's probably a 6. But it's a good 6, in my opinion. You can use the nail nick. Absolutely. It is very pinchable with that easy open. Absolutely. So, overall, as a single sample size of 1, you guys know I say that a lot, sample size of 1, I am really, really excited for what the guys at Finch have going with Wheat State Cutlery. I'm very excited to see what else. I am really going to try to pick up one of the burl. I have no idea, you know, how these are going to go right off the bat. They may sell hot. They may take a little bit to catch on. But absolutely, I am so excited. I'm a Finch guy. And the guys at Finch, I've seen, I mean, this has been, what, 2 years? 2 years in the making. So I'm really, really excited for them, you know, on what they have going on with Wheat State. And I wish them nothing but the best success with it, for sure. I wish I was one of those guys that could just pick them all up and go, but I'll have to save that for Finch. That'll be my addiction. But really, really excited. Give me your overall thoughts, guys. I know if you haven't seen one, it's going to be hard. Absolutely 100%. I totally get that. 100%. But the idea, everything behind it, I'm excited. I am very, very excited. So thank you guys so very much. Like I said, these drop today. There'll be links down in the description. I'll probably pin a comment as well. If you guys want to go check them out further, please do so. Thank you so very much, guys. As always, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.